Welcome back. Day 11 of Radiate. Yeah, I'm liking this inner architecture and this inner sense of the breath and the shapes of the breath. This is really interesting thing. So always when I hear a concept or I think of a movement thing, or I can get an analogy. It's like, oh, this is like a tea towel, or this is like inner architecture, or this is like, and there's something about the way that we're feeling the breath in different poses that I just can't find an analogy for. It's really interesting. I keep thinking, what's this like? Yeah, so I'm very intrigued. There's something very interesting about the way we're mapping something with the breath on the inside and then movement on the outside. And then one of us was saying that she was doing like Tai Chi type version of the movement. So she started going really slowly. So I think we'll start including that as well. I was like, wow, that's a great idea. So great. Come lie on the floor and we shall adventure. Come. So landing in on the floor, knees are bent, feet are flat, and just feel the deep of your breath in your belly. As you inhale, as you exhale, what's the shape of this? Hi, Bear. Hello. Bear has decided to just sit on top of me. So we'll see what this does. So just deepen your breath even more so that you fill down into the pelvis. And just feel that as you deepen into the pelvis, as you deepen into the lower back. Can you feel them, typically from the outside, simplistically, you should be square right now. So both sides of your body are the same length, both sides of, but like everything should be even. But chances are there's a side of your belly that's breathing more. So as the breath travels down into you, what shape does your breath make now? Even before we've started changing ourselves into different positions, what shape does this breath make? Does it travel down evenly or does it travel down a little bit crookedly? Nice. And then bring your arms wide and then reach as far as you can into your fingertips. And then place your arms down onto the floor. And then feel like you're lengthening your spine from the top of your head to your sacrum. So feel like you're reaching long along the spine and also out into your fingertips. And then slowly from that place of length, begin to rock your knees from left to right. But I'm having this sense of I'm reaching into my fingertips. I'm lengthening into my spine. So I'm creating a certain amount of tone before I even bring the movement in. So I feel length and then I increase that length by rocking my knees from side to side. How does that feel to create length by reaching into your fingers, by lengthening into your spine and rocking your knees from side to side? Nice. And then draw your knees up towards you. Keep your arms wide and then roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. How do you breathe into your belly now? And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Rock from left, pause to right. Keep reaching into your arms as you do this. Left, to right, rock left to right. Nice. Stretch your legs up towards the ceiling. Deepen into your breath as you reach into your heels. What is the shape of your breath as you lengthen into your legs? Pointing into your toes. Flex into your feet. Pointing into your toes. Flex into your feet. Keep reaching into your arms, widening, lengthen through your spine. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Draw the right knee up onto your chest. Hold onto your right knee with your hands, and then lower the left leg down till it floats just above the floor. Squeeze your right knee deeply in. Feel the shape of your breath here. Can you slow your breath down as you feel into the shape of it? Nice. Change. Stretch both legs up towards the ceiling. Stretch both arms up towards the ceiling. And then bend the left knee. Hold on to the left knee. Lower the right leg down. Feeling into the length of you, the breadth of you, the shape of your breath on the inside. Nice. Change. Stretch both legs, stretch both arms. Bend the right knee. Lower the left leg down. So I'm looking at again that inner architecture, the shapes on the inside of me as I fill my breath into the spaces of my deep belly, of my diaphragm. Stretch both legs up, both arms up. Bend the left knee. Lower the right leg down. And then just flow from one side, both legs up, both arms up. Bend the right knee. Take a deep, shaping breath. Both legs up, both arms up. Left knee down, right leg lengthens. How do you notice the difference between one side and the other? Continue to flow. What marks the most important difference between one side and the other? How do you know this is the shape that you're doing based on the sensations of your breath? How do you map the inside of the sensations? Nice. Both feet to the floor, bring your arms wide, drop both knees down to the right, turn your head towards the left, and breathe. Which side feels longer with the breath, or fuller or more open with the breath? Can you breathe higher up into your chest with the breath? Lower down into your belly with the breath? Can you breathe front to back with your breath? And then also, what would you do to expand your breath? So, for me to expand my breath, I reach into my palms and I let my heart expand into the space in front of me. And the more I feel the sense of expansion into my heart, the deeper my breath becomes. The more connected from my collarbones to my pubic bone I can feel the breath, the more my heart expands like a balloon filling forward. The more I feel the lines of the breath. Nice. Come back to center. Pause. I feel really crooked right now. So without moving your hands, without moving your feet, drop your knees down towards the left. Turn your head towards the right. What is the shape of your breath on this side? So there's breath into your chest, up into your collarbone, down into your belly. There's breath that connects the lines of you, the strings of you, the curtains of you from your hip to your shoulder blade to your all these amazing inner connections. So again, I'm gonna it's like reach into my arms and expand into the space in front of me in this very heartful way. And when I do that, I feel connection much more deeply. I'm also going to squeeze my right buttock and push into my hip a little bit. And as soon as I do that, I feel my pelvis and the front of my belly going, oh, I understand. So just feel that. How would you connect your breath through the deep of the front of your body? Nice. Come back to center. And bring your arms in. Stretch your legs out long. Just pause for a moment. Feel down through the length of you. Both legs, both arms. How does the weight of your right shoulder, left shoulder feel on the floor? How does the weight of your right buttock, left buttock feel on the floor? How does the weight of your right leg, left leg feel on the floor? The size of your right leg in comparison to the left leg. Usually, typically, one leg feels bigger. From the outside, you can't notice this stuff, but from the inside, there's one leg that you stand on all the time, that you always step out of the car. Yeah, so there's different functions in our body that actually help us map more into certain parts. So just feel, does one leg feel heavier, bigger, longer, or shorter, denser, chunkier? Does one foot feel like it's pointing in a different direction from the other? Does one foot feel bigger or smaller than the other? Nice. And then just open and close your toes, open and close your fingers, and wiggle your eyebrows at the same time. We're multitasking. Open and close your toes, open and close your fingers, wiggle your eyebrows. Maybe let your breath deepen at the same time. Nice. And then push your elbows down, push your heels down. Feel like you're really connecting to the floor, like you're solid to the floor. Elbows push down, heels push down, and relax. Nice. How cool. So roll over into your cat pose, all the way up. Nice. And then just squeeze your shoulders forward and backwards. How does this change your breath as you move? Nice. Draw circles with your shoulders. And then in the other direction. Nice. So swing your right foot to the outside of your right hand. And then round your back into a cat. And then arch your back, look forward. Round your back into a cat. Arch your back, look forward. So for me, like the rounding feels very easy. And then the arching, I meet something in the deep of my hip. So notice for you, rounding your back, arching your back. How would deepening your breath into your belly help you with this movement? And how would deepening your breath into your back help you with this movement? So close your eyes and really connect into how would my breath traveling into my pelvis, traveling into the length of me. How would that help the moving of arching your back and rounding your back? Nice. Tuck your back toe under, lengthen your back leg. Pause there. So now my left leg is long, right leg is beside my right hand. And again, round your back, arch your back, around your back, arch your back. Now, what do you meet and how does your breath move here? Round your back, my pelvis lifts, arch my back, my pelvis drops. Nice. Drop your knee to the floor, lengthen out through the front leg, and then bend the front knee. Just finding that movement in the deep of that right leg. How would you connect your breath to this movement? What shapes do your breath make as you rock forward, as you rock back? Nice. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Lift the left knee off the floor and you're twisting towards the right. Breathe. You can, if you want, lift your right hand up towards the ceiling. So dial in your twist first. So bring your thumb to the front of your shoulder. Pull your elbow back, reach up. What happens to your breath when you extend your arm up towards the ceiling? Nice. Both hands to the floor. Drop your knee to the floor. Sit your bum back into a child's pose for just a moment. Rounding forward. Breathing. Noticing the shape of your breath. So I'm really getting interested in my exhalation as I do this now. That in the beginning, the inhale feels like it's the most obvious. And now, as I move more and more in this class, I'm going, oh, what happens on the exhale? It's like the inhale is the extrovert of your breath. It's loud, it's powerful, it's really out there, it's rising, it's up, it's filling, it's dynamic. And then the exhale is the introvert of your breath. It's traveling inwards, it's settling, it's landing, it's going towards the deep, it's getting smaller as it really settles within itself. The inhale is like the go, the exhale is the settling, the landing, the resting. Nice. Hands come forward. Bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Round your back. Arch your back. So again, this is now really tricky. So as you arch, so I don't feel much movement on this side at all because there isn't as much movement on this side. But I'm really encouraging, I can move with the breath and I can bring a little bit of movement into many different places. So there's one place that's probably moving a lot, probably your mid back. So can you bring a tiny bit of movement into the pelvis or into the deep of that left thigh It doesn't have to be a big movement, but how would you bring, what's the smallest movement that you could bring in? And then the breath will support this. How do you deepen your breath? Exhaling, inhaling. As you round, as you arch, as you do the cat pose with your left foot beside your left hand. How do you meet the deep of this thigh? Maybe use your squeezing of your bum and the lifting of the tailbone. Nice. Tuck your toe under. Lengthen your right leg. Do the same thing, rounding your back. Arching. So as I round, my pelvis lifts. As I arch, my pelvis drops. And using the breath. What are the shapes of your breath here? Nice. Drop your knee to the floor. Stretch out through the front leg. And bend your knee. How would you lengthen your exhalation? Where do you feel that? Not just in your nostrils, but where do you feel the lengthening of the exhalation in your body? Nice. Rise back to center. Lift your back knee. Bring your left hand to your left knee. Twist towards the left. What is the shape of your breath here? Maybe stay here or dial in your twist by bringing your thumb to the front of the left shoulder. Dial in your twist. Extend the left hand up towards the ceiling. What changes? Nice. Hand to the floor, knee to the floor, bum to the floor. Stretch your legs out long. Very nice. Make fists out of your hands. We were on our hands for a long time there. Roll into your wrists as you deepen into your breath in your belly. And roll in the other direction. Nice. Open and close your toes. Open and close your fingers. And then just rub your knees. Knees are like puppies. As soon as I start rubbing my knees, they're like, oh, wow, thank you so much. They just love it. Like, imagine that they're tiny little, imagine that you're kind of scrubbing, like as if you were scrubbing somebody's hair, washing somebody's hair. And so there's this kind of, oh, my knees love this. I've gone way over time. Come into a cross-legged position, hands to your heart. Find your midline, deepen into your breath, really sinking into the exhalation. Listen to your heart. Nice. Sorry for keeping you so long. Sorry. I got really into our breath there. So nice. Lovely. Listen to your heart. Move with the breath. Deepen into your exhalation. Lovely. We didn't do the slow motion Tai Chi thing. Maybe tomorrow. That'd be really cool. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Be well. Be awesome. Be you. Ciao.